so you'll see right here, the day, and they give you kind of a period that the holiday might be. Okay, the 12th through the 16th is this one coming up. So, technically it starts on Friday and goes all the way till Tuesday. And, they're giving you this big, long period because they know that there's going to be trades that are affected over that period of time. Okay, and that's what's important to understand, depending on your trading style and a lot of other things. So what you're going to see is you're going to see like an Excel and a PDF next to every holiday. And I've never quite understood how the Excels work, so I don't even look at them anymore. I actually called them one time and tried to get them to explain it to me. It didn't make sense. The PDFs work great, though. Okay, they give you a nice, bright colored image. Okay, and it talks about the day surrounding the holiday. Okay, so typically Friday is the last day of trading. What they do is on the equity they break it into sections, depending on what you're trading, and most of them are the same anyway. But we're trading these equities, or equity indexes they call them. That's the E-minis. And so you just look for that. It's always right on the top because that's what most people like to trade. And you'll see it broken down into the days. Okay, and Friday our normal close is 4 o'clock, okay, or 4:15, and then the market actually finalizes at 5, okay, and then it opens back up on Sunday at 6 p.m. So this is like a normal regular close, okay, and they even say it, regular close, right there, okay. So February 12th, regular close. Nothing's going on there. Okay, then Sunday when we regular open, we open back up Sunday night, okay, at 6 o'clock, and you can see it right there, the regular open. Okay, and then Monday it closes at 1. Okay, well actually they call it halting. And then it opens back up at 6 o'clock again. So the market is really only closed for a couple hours in there, like, from 1 to 6 o'clock, which is, 5 hours. That's nothing, right? And you might say to yourself, well, maybe I could get in there and trade. Maybe I can make a little bit of money. I have from Sunday night until, Monday at 1 o'clock, and typically I only trade pre-market on Monday, in the morning. So, maybe that's really good for me. Well, the thing is that the volume tends to be really light around here, and also some other things go on, okay? Friday, you're going to see it'll be a really, really light day. Even Thursday, it might be a really light day because a lot of traders work for themselves and they just go home, okay? A lot of institutions close early and people take holidays around that. My girlfriend works for a Fortune 500 company, and she's done. She's actually taking a holiday and working it all into the President's weekend. So she's going to be real light, and a lot of people at her job do that. They work their vacation time. There are 4 weeks of vacation a year, or 6 weeks around these holidays. So it gets real light. You see that a lot in here. So Friday might be a super light day. Sunday, we don't trade Sunday night anyway. Monday is going to be a ghost town, and Tuesday might not even be that great. Okay? So what you have to watch out for is super light volume, which could mean really good trading. Okay? And you might get in there and start watching Monday morning and see that it's just phenomenal, but then all of a sudden something can happen. Somebody can jump in and start trading and throw, a couple hundred contracts in there and knock everybody out, okay? It just really throws the market around. So you got to be very, very careful of that super light trading days around holidays. Also, okay, because of how light it's going to be on Friday, we set our horizontals off of Friday, and they could be a little bit skewed for Monday. You'll see what happens. Sometimes they get all bunched up, and then on Tuesday when we come back, and Tuesday will be a regular day, But on Tuesday when we come back, you'll see that the horizontals, they could be right on top of each other, and you could have a big problem on Tuesday with horizontals. We'll see on Thursday, we'll see if the volume lightens up, and on Friday, if anybody trades or watches, you'll see it. So, you know, there's a whole event that you have to be really clearly aware of around these holidays. You know, horizontals that may not work, real light days. You know, I've heard stories about people, you know, going in and trading in the morning session, and you know, then they forget that the market's going to halt or it's going to close, and they're in a trade. Okay, and they're just sitting there waiting around, and you know what happens is, you know, it gets real quiet right around, you know, 1 o'clock Eastern time. So if you hop into a trade at 5 minutes of or 3 minutes of, and then, you know, it doesn't go anywhere, and you're sitting and you're like, oh my God, this is a wasted trade, and then all of a sudden you can't get out of it. It's done. And you're stuck in that trade, and when the market opens back up at 6 o'clock, there's usually a huge gap in there, okay? I mean, those are some of the worst trades around these holidays, okay? It gets really bad in there, so you just have to be very cautious about that. I mean,